We are filming, just in case you didn't hear me.
Filming now.
Should we actually keep in me saying on the camera in the room?
Maybe.
These would also be keeping in me suggesting keeping in the camera in the room.
Yeah.
That would be extra meta. You ready?
Yeah. Sorry. Let's sync up the audio to that.
We don't actually need to. Oh, I see. You're right.
So, KFSTV.
Yeah.
We made a lot of videos. We filmed them, we edited them, we uploaded them. We got views, some more than others, some a lot more than others, some of the worst ones a lot more than others.
Not proportional to head quality, though.
Yeah. But we made videos, and now we're going to discuss them. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about what's good, what's bad, how we made them, how we didn't make them. And let's go. So, first of all, we're going to talk about Word of the Week.
This is the first thing, because I know a lot of words, and Mr. Carl asked me to just make alternative Word of the Weeks. And originally we filmed them with somebody else who was in KFSTV, but they kind of didn't work. Because they didn't do what they didn't take it seriously basically, and they just made a comedic video. Word of the Week was like the worst thing we made, though. It's just me reading the dictionary. Yeah.
It's just what, and they're shorts, so they have like hundreds of views.
Yeah.
But
one of them has like 2,000, and it's disturbing.
one of them has 2,000 views.
Yeah, one of them has like 2,000 views, and it's disturbing because like I can't even conceive of 2,000 people.
Anyway,
Yeah.
those were the dark times. Right, next, The Ocean Man.
Well, that one's actually really recent. We just made it.
Yeah.
It's experimental, let's say that.
We had ideas, we had a lot of ideas,
Yeah.
and we may have had ideas beyond our scope.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing when you're making like things when whoever's watching this now is making TV videos. I think some of our best videos are us trying to do ambitious things.
Yeah, we just have an idea, we go for it, and then some of them work out, some of them don't work out as well. And they're all good videos, they're fun.
And this is true for most of them, but we didn't plan this one out at all. Like we just filmed stuff and then kind of put it together later and like puppeteered.
We were just kind of walking in the woods and we found a river.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, we could put the boats on these.
Oh, and they wouldn't run down the river because it was too muddy, so we had to tie strings to them, to like carry string and like drag them along.
Yeah, you clearly don't know about the string because it was so well hidden in the video.
Yeah, it's completely invisible.
Alright. That one was a pain to edit, but
Yeah.
I think it worked out decently.
It's funny.
Right, next, talk about Broken News.
I really hated that one when we made it,
Yeah.
but actually in hindsight it's pretty good.
It was a lot better when we thought back to it.
Well, like it's a good concept. It's just like it's funny just because of how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, it's so lingering and long. There's so many shots where it's just us talking and doing things.
Oh, and we went up to a couple people, well I did, and just asked them, just interviewed them and just asked them about stationists.
Yeah.
Most of them just had an idea, but Ruben was really good about it. He just like fully
You gave
went
a
off
good
on one.
immediate response.
Yeah.
That was a funny one though. That was the only one we used.
Yeah.
That was like at least 10 minutes worth of footage. We had to cut a lot of our ideas.
It's also the only KFSTV production which I appear in, not counting like Word of the Week, that's non-fiction, where I don't die, my character.
Yeah, we should have killed you off.
Yeah, I didn't realise at the time.
Should have just put in memoriam at the end. Alright. Next up is the Buildings Ruined of an Equine update video.
Oh yeah, that was actually semi-serious, like because we actually did have to like build.
We did have to play it, but no one knew what it was at the time.
Yeah.
So it was just a random string of words at the time.
And we did actually want to make it something, so we made it look like it. Oh, you wanted to do found footage?
Yeah, I wanted to do found footage.
So we just like tried.
I need to get attacked by some cones.
Yeah, we didn't like either of our found footage ones immediately.
Yeah, Broken News or update
But
video.
in hindsight, they are.
They're all about it. We filmed that one in like 2 periods,
Yeah, it was really ambitious as well. Like, I had to do so much running around
Yeah,
to
it was
do
all
it.
over the place. We had to get someone else to turn the lights off at the right time.
Actually, if you watch the bloopers video, you can see how it's screwed up.
Numerous mistakes. So there's only one of the many mistakes.
Two.
Shots. Only two of the many mistaken shots.
But also, we didn't have time to do it again when we discovered the mistakes.
Yeah.
Looking over it, because we've been thrown out of the classroom.
Yeah. Very rudely, if I must say. It's not like we were obstructing another classroom or something.
They were having a test, I think. The
Oh,
year
yeah.
13s.
Yeah.
We're the year 13s. So.
That's awful. What are the other things now if you're watching this?
Oh, yeah. We're going to be the people who are throwing you out of classrooms.
Watch out. Yeah, next up, a poison tree. That's...
Well, we actually tried to do like loads of different genres, and I think we did pretty good at most of them. Poetry was like an attempt at like an old-fashioned campy horror film, basically.
Yeah, and that I know we haven't pulled off.
So I was like, yeah.
It was some weird horror. It was a tree. The tree hit a person and they died.
It's because we'd mostly done we'd done one of the week at that point, but the only other thing we'd done was like educational. So it had been suggested that we like read an extract from something, and we'd been talking about poems, and then somehow we got on to killer trees, and then I remembered a poison tree.
Yeah, and we just had that. We just read that out at the end of the credits. It just made the whole thing way more dramatic, and I didn't feel like it was structured and made sense, even though it didn't make any sense.
But it's only like loosely related as well.
Yeah. There's a tree and poison. Poison kills people. Tree kills people. A poison tree.
I mean, I guess the tree was taking revenge on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billings Roman Overnight Plane. That is the first one, the first like film that we started making, but it did not get released until it was the third one.
Yeah.
Because we kept on needing to retake shots and stuff.
Yeah, and we didn't have access to the room where we'd done the bits where he's sliding along carrying a rock, because it was locked or it was being used for exams and stuff, so we had to wait. And also I forgot, oh no, I didn't forget, my cow was just kind of not present for a while.
Yeah. The cow was right here. The star of our film, Alex. We did a lot of stuff. Like, I don't remember where any of the ideas came from. I don't remember when we made, like, it became a capitalist satire, in case you didn't realize that.
Well, I think originally you wanted to make a noir.
Oh yeah. We wanted to make a noir, and then it did not exactly end up as a noir.
Yeah, it basically, then it developed into making fun of artsy films, and then it basically just turned into a straight artsy film.
Yeah.
But neither of us wanted to be in it, so we just used my cow as a puppet. It's like the first puppeteering I tried to do. We had to redo so many shots to avoid having my hand in it, and my hand is still like occasionally in it.
Yeah.
I do think I think one of the things we've done well in a lot of these is looking at things from other perspectives, so you don't immediately tell what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Bill and Throwing the Mine especially, like using a projector as like a security camera that's watching him is really cool because the light kind of blinds you and it just does look science fiction-y, even though it's just that.
Yeah.
And we filmed inside a piano for like mechanical works, and there's some like vent things over on the roof over there, and we filmed down the supports to film like a shaft for a moment just to cut away to, so that kind of stuff just really sells it. Like,
to make anything sci-fi, just film it so close that you have no clue what it is anymore.
Yeah, so it looks
and
like...
then put some science noises on it.
Yeah. Oh, remember you were like... You wanted to put like technological sounding music on it. And
I just couldn't find anything.
You just found like the first... You just
took music from YouTube, the YouTube music library.
Yeah.
Royalty-free music on the YouTube music library.
And when it does all the cutting to just random stuff you had on your phone.
Yeah, it was just like... when he was having the revelation, I just took like all the pictures on my phone, zoomed them in on random parts, and just put them in.
Add some pictures of cells, because I do biology, which I've taken.
And they just lingered on Karl Marx's face.
It's just a random Karl Marx quote as well. It's like no relevance.
This is the only one I knew. That's a closing one. Alright, next up, a handful of pennies.
Oh, this is like the magnum opus.
The one with more than 2 actors.
This was like our epic film. Like,
Yeah, we drew a storyboard planning in a KFSTV video.
It's the only one that's truthful. We drew. I drew out pictures of every single frame and what the shots would look like. We had to ask everybody to film them. We had to stay after school because we're good for doing stuff. Because some of the free dates and some of it is just like there was like a parents' evening thing.
So we were filming when the school's empty, which is great.
Yeah. Some people couldn't stay, so we had to get them to film their stuff afterwards and just film it. Like it was Seb. We had to film him like really close up, just so that we wouldn't show that everyone else was there.
Yeah.
And actually, we used a double for a shot where it's shooting across the whole area we were filming in. It's actually Bo's hands. They kind of look like his hands wearing my blazer, so that it's like it looks like him.
Try and guess what shot it is.
Yeah, I don't actually
Keep
spot
watching
it like half the time.
Yeah.
The straw hat is actually my dad's. It looks really dumb, but he doesn't know it. How dumb it looks.
It's not a long time editing that trying to get the aesthetic right. There were so many like lingering shots, but I wanted to make them not empty. I put tons of wind noise in.
Yeah.
And whenever you don't want a shot to be silent, just put some wind in. Everyone loves wind.
Yeah.
Or rain. Wind or rain.
Actually, Tommy, who stars in it as Johnny Straw Hat, he came up with the title. We had lots of everybody coming up with a good Western title.
Titles are hard.
Yeah, he
Ideas
got a
are hard.
really good one though.
Yeah. What was our working title before?
The Ecstasy of Copper.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a massive fan of old westerns, so it's a reference to the fact that the music in Good, Bad, and the Ugly, the third film in that trilogy, is cool. There's a song called The Ecstasy of Gold, and a guy's running into a graveyard to finally get the gold that he thinks he's going to get, and so
It's just a copper because it's a penny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think pennies don't make me pure copper though. I think there's also some things
Yeah,
in
there's
them.
tons of stuff in pennies. It's funny, I think. Alright.
Actually, we lost a penny.
Yeah, we did. We dropped it in a puddle.
Well, but actually, we didn't drop it in a puddle. Ruben, who played the Don, asked if he could, snatched it and tried to flip it and threw it in a pond.
Yeah.
We had to like run our hands for it to try and find it, but we failed, so we just had to. Luckily, I brought a second penny just in case.
Yeah, but the penny in the thumbnail is not the original penny.
Yeah.
This is funny. Alright. Finally, in my opinion, our magnum opus, our greatest film, our greatest series, Worm of the Week.
I liked it at the time. Like, it does have it is funny in some ways. Like the humor is very our kind of humor, but like in hindsight, it's a bit like, bad, immature, right? Like it's.
I need to go do something. I just remembered. You can cut
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I won't stop the camera because I don't want to move it.